guys, welcome back to another Shift for Success. I would appreciate it if you guys would hit the like button if you liked and smash that subscribe button. I would love to see you guys back here and get some feedback from you guys. Now, today we're going to talk about the best investments you can make in 2021 and why. I'm actually going to be joining you guys along this journey and making all these investments as well. So, tune in and let's get started. So, let's start things off with number one. And number one being build your cash revenues. Even though stocks are still the way to go, according to leading experts, the market isn't expected to give a repeat performance of 2020, with the S&P 500 index being more than 14% by Christmas, which followed 2019 with a 29% gain, both being higher than the historical average. This may mean that the market is prone to have an adjustment in 2021. Increasing your cash liquidity in 2021 will allow you to have more money to invest if there's an adjustment in 2021. So save your cash stock, potentially use it in 2022, if that makes sense. Now, that being said, the second investment for 2021 is stocks. I know what you're thinking, Nick. You just told us to invest in cash and build up liquidity in 2021. Yes, you should still do that, but what stocks I'm talking about are different than normal stocks that we all invest in. See, most of the time, big tech companies are a safe bet when it comes to stocks. But with having two stellar years back to back and a potential adjustment coming, it may be time to shift the focus away from big tech for a little while. See, the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ 100 are largely reliant on big tech companies, and with an adjustment year being predicted, big tech could possibly see a slower year or even drop. Now, nothing is 100% guaranteed from this, but from the research I've done, stocks in the industrial metals industry and agricultural companies have a high potential to do well in 2021. I can't promise that, but things are looking good. Another industry to look at for stocks in 2021 is biotech. With the unfortunate events that took place in 2020, a lot of industries' focus is on healthcare currently, which leaves a lot of potential for biotech companies to lead the way in 2021. Now, moving into investment number three, paying down or paying off debt. Regardless of if the economy goes up or down in 2021, paying off debt is always a good idea. You already know this, but I'm going to say it anyways. The less debt you have, the better off you are. Making a monthly minimum payment that barely scratches anything other than the interest can really take a toll, especially if the economy has a downturn for the year. Maybe this year, if you're getting a tax return, you should take that money and pay a portion of your debt off or all of your debt off. I feel like that would be a good plan for 2021. And freeing up any part of a monthly payment can existentially help if things were to take a turn for the worse this year in the market. Now, moving into number four, a fan favorite these days, real estate. There's been a steady rise in residential real estate prices over the last year, making it a seller's market. But starting off 2021, real estate has looked a little bit more like usual, with ups and downs, thus making it worth looking at in 2021. Now, taking that first step into the real estate market is always a bit intimidating, but next week I'm going to have a full video on how to get into the real estate market with some tips that may make it a little less intimidating that being said, there are such things as real estate trusts that you can look to invest in if you're not ready to jump in and buy a property to rent out or to flip. Shifting into investment number 5, this investment is a little different than the others, but it's something important that I think all people should do, and it is to invest in yourself. Now, a lot of people are going to zone out for this portion of the video, but I want to encourage you not to. Investing in yourself is one of the most important things you can do to help yourself be successful. Whether it's going back to school, taking a class, hitting the gym, starting the diet you've been putting off since the first week of January, I know I have, or taking a step back to do some soul searching with some meditation thrown in the mix. Investing in your education, physical health, or mental health is only going to benefit you in the long run. I mean, just think about it. If you were slightly less stressed, it may give you the edge you need to keep pushing through for a couple extra hours a day. After the stressful year we had in 2020, I think a lot of us could benefit from a little bit more peace of mind in 2021. Investment tip number 6, back to the usual program of investing. Now, instead of dumping the extra money you have into volatile stocks, maybe look to accelerate your retirement savings plan this year. Put the extra $50 to however much money a month into your 401k or IRA this year. Try to set yourself up for later in life on a little bit more steady routine, since we're not entirely sure what the market is going to look like in 2021. Now, finally, my final advice for investing in 2021 is invest in your side business. If it's YouTube, photography, or any kind of side business you have, 2021 is a solid year for growth. With the shift we saw in 2020 to moving more things being online than ever, starting an online business in 2021 is a solid bet. I have a feeling that over the course of the next few years, we're going to continue to see more and more things shift to being online than we've ever seen before. So rather than investing all your money into stocks or cryptocurrency this year, maybe it's time you take that step to invest in whatever side business you want to start. And if that side business happens to be YouTube, you need to go check out my other video on how to start a YouTube channel in 2021. Later this month, I have a more in-depth video on really getting your YouTube channel off the ground coming out, and I think those of you who are interested in starting a YouTube channel would really benefit from it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. These are my 7 tips for investing in 2021, and as always, make sure you smash the like button and hit subscribe if you want to see more on how to make the shift for success in your life. Thanks, guys. Bye.